Hey everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're playing as the Adeptus Mechanicus. We have run into a few of the other factions. The Tyranids are now dead, so we did run into Tyranids down here. We destroyed a couple of their cities on the way. The Orcs are probably responsible mostly. We did destroy one really tiny one and one that was a little bigger that was over in this area. We're now kind of exploring. It does look like we have kind of a narrow access route here. I'm assuming we're going to run into Orcs, and Orcs are the ones that ate them. We do have a few things spawning in for our mission, so we now have a bunch of Tau that just appeared here. We do have some spots we need to check out once we get a Tech Priest Manipulus. We still have to research that, so probably that'll be our next research. Right now we're working on increasing the radius for expanding our cities. What else do we have? We've got Sisters of Battle over here. We are unfortunately running into two cities very close to each other. I'm already kind of peppering this one a little bit from range with these guys, which is really nice use for them because we're outside of the range of the city. We do have a unit coming up to clear some of this wireweed so we can move in a little bit more and keep hitting it. We'll see if we can just kind of lure stuff out and we'll attack it. These guys should be hidden in the woods. Same here. The robot probably visible. But just buy some time, clear some wireweed, and we can kind of move in on this route. So that's kind of what we're doing at this point. A little concerned about how big these cities are, but we'll see how that goes. We do have two cities up. One is primarily ore production, which we might get into some energy as well. That's this one here. And then our capital is back up here in the corner. A variety of things being produced over here. We've got power going. We're doing pretty well on ore now. It was kind of weak earlier. We do have some food production here, but we're kind of probably moving away from infantry, so we won't need a whole lot of food. Even if we go negative a little bit, we should be fine for a bit. Would like to get more research going. We're working on our first Onager Dunecrawler, kind of our walker tank. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, that's a bit stronger of a response than I expected. Attacking my city, that's not nice. They went all in on my city down here. Alright, we've got our Malvo forming. Terraforming is the ironically named process of making a planet more livable from humans, exactly unlike the devastated bulk of Earth hidden beneath the continent-sprawling Imperial Palace. Mavo forming has no such pretensions, turning a planet into an exploited, poison-dotted, with extremely productive cities, just like home. Like Mars. So it is a Manipulus. Let's see, what is a Manipulus? Manipulus, hero with powerful support abilities and neutralizing effects. I never made one of these before. We are kind of following through with the story mission in this one. That's kind of the goal, because last time I really didn't do that. So let's go ahead and grab that. We'll see how that is. Unfortunately, everybody came down here, but we do have some new units. Let's take a look. There's our new unit. Our Onager Dunecrawler, looking very nice in its red. So this thing has 3 range rocket launchers, 3 range missile launchers, and has some autocannons, also at 3 range. Very nice. And we can actually research something to give it some stubbers too, which makes it a bit more infantry, or anti-infantry. Let's come on down and just see what we can shoot at. It seems like I can only hit you guys. Fine. And I think to finish you off, I'm going to bring my Marshal down. I've given him a lot of stuff, so he's like fully geared up now. So with all of the gear, we are a little bit under health. So now we're doing 5.8 damage with our close combat attack at 7 armor penetration, much better than before, while our range attack is still really crappy. But we could come down here and close combat attack you and kill you off. We do also have the Jacaro digital weapon. So this just has a 3-turn cooldown, gives us some nice ranged options. It is just a range 1, but if we want to do some additional attacks, it's free. But we don't need it here. Time to die. Put those Tau where they belong. Fertilizer in the ground. Okay, over here, I can do a lot of damage to you. What do we want to focus on? You're going to do less damage, probably, so let's hit the Crisis Battlesuits. I need this city producing for me. We don't want this one getting damaged, destroyed, any of that kind of stuff. While I'm over here, what do we want to make? I wouldn't mind grabbing additional tile. We could grab this. I think that's the last one we don't have control of. Wouldn't mind research. We do need to get another hab up, like ASAP. Loyalty's now positive. Yeah, maybe we just do the hab. We're one away from maxed out. Oh no, we are maxed out. Yeah, give me a hab. We'll go ahead and throw it there. We had some food production. That's fine. Then I want another Dunecrawler coming. I can still make some infantry. Do I want to do that? Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to hold off. Let's just keep making tanks. We are at 4 turns for these Onager Dunecrawlers because we do have 2 of these vehicle productions. So that'll have to do. Alright, over here. Actually, let's start down here. We're kind of scouting, looking for the orcs. And then kind of looking around this area too. We're sort of checking, so that's all cleared out. You're repairing, good. So you keep advancing down. And we're just going to kind of cautiously advance out. Checking out the area. Looks like we've got cliffs all the way around. I'm going to kind of go through. No, nobody's been down here. We do have cliffs, it looks like, so maybe the orcs didn't come up this way. I don't know how the Tyranids would have settled further east to get wiped out by the orcs then. The orcs have got to be down in this area. Huh. Okay. We just had to have these few units here sort of scouting. I'm not really pushing aggressively because we're not running into too much resistance. Can I get you up? Yes, we can get up and clear some tiles. I would actually really like that clear, so go there. Then let's clear this out. Get rid of that wireweed. Then I can move another one of these up and we can just keep shooting from range. Do I want to attack your little troops? Or keep hitting the city? I think we go ahead and hit the troops, I suppose. If I move into 2 range, I am going to get hit by the city. Oh, are you the Melta guns? Yeah, they got multi-Meltas here. That's dangerous. We'd probably want to just shoot the crap out of them. Not going to do much damage because they're in the city. I could send you in to go after them. I do have a lot of damage resistance, but I'm going to get lit up by the city and then nuked by them too. Let's give them a try. Let's see what they can do. I haven't used these guys at all. Oh, it's not even in the city. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. These guys aren't affected by Overwatch shots. Well, well, well. Look at that. All right. Go for them. Okay. I mean, that makes things a lot easier. We could just kill them off, too. You don't even have to move. Just light them up. Let's wipe that squad, because we can. It's always better to wipe something out than to just damage some stuff. Do I even want to bother? We're not going to kill anybody. It's only 0.7 damage. Yeah, hit the city. With this path here, they might come after me that route. And again, we could move in, but then we're going to get lit up by the city. Actually, that would be... yeah, that would be out of range. So, yeah, robot. You're out in the open. I can do a little bit of damage to you. So let's do that. Not that they can do a whole lot to me. Mainly, these are the threats, the Retributors. I did actually like playing the Sisters of Battle. They were kind of fun. I could go even more aggressive and avoid getting shot by the city. Nope, I would get shot by the city there. Yeah, I think we just stay hidden in the woods here in case stuff tries to sneak through into my flank. I think that's fine. So you guys stay put, you guys stay put. You're now full health, so let's move on out. I don't remember you getting so beat up. Why are you so beat up? What happened? Did I miss something? I don't remember these guys having... Oh, the Retributors did that on their turn. They moved up and hit me. Okay. I thought with this in the way they wouldn't be able to tag me, but that's fine. We can live with it. You are almost back to full health. We've got another robot coming in. I could give my... Is it just infantry? I think other stuff would get this too, so like the Striders would get the extra armor and stuff as well. Because we are in this situation, this may not be a terrible idea. 40 influence is pretty doable. It only lasts for one turn, so I don't feel like it's that helpful at the moment. Yeah, let's just skip that. Okay, they're going for the my infiltrators. They do have a lot of damage resistance. They went for them. What's going on there? Oh! They moved in on us there, and we caught them in the trees. The stupid Tau are still causing problems. Oh, they've got flamers in the woods! I mean, that's not great for us. But we did catch them out of position. Oh, I can't get through there. I can do this, though. Let's just shift down. Zap them. You can just easily come on down and kill them off. I figured they would try to sneak through here. Excellent, but you're pretty trashed. Okay, let's redirect over here. We've got the Tau to deal with. You can't get close enough, but we'll come on down. Alright, let's get in position where we can hit them. We can almost kill them, and then the city can finish them off, I think. Just leaving the fire warriors. Yeah. Excellent. So some trashed... Well, they're not that trashed, but some fire warriors about all that's left over here. So that is acceptable. I accept your terms. Well, we've got Orc Sign. We can race all the way down here. We might as well. Okay, there is a nice clear path here. The Orcs haven't come through. They never grabbed this, though, which is odd. Let's stay hidden in the ruins for the moment. Yeah, he's got quite a while to repair up, unfortunately. Okay. So we didn't take nearly as much damage as I expected there, but they did take out one of my walkers. And I think the Retributors are still the most dangerous. Yeah, just go ahead and go for them. We can destroy some of these Meltas before they hit us. Like, with the Meltas, they're very good at killing off armored units, and that's kind of what we've got here. So now... Nobody around to repair, so let's just move, and then we'll clear some more wireweed, I think. You get up there. Infantry, we can try to sneak in through the woods, I guess. Get in and fight over here if we have to. I mean, we can do a tiny bit of damage from here. But you're free to move. I mean, we can send the robot in. He is pretty tough, but he's already hurt. From here, we can take out one more. Let's just do that. If I can bleed their units, then we can kind of advance in. One left. But that's all my actions over here. Okay, we grabbed this, so I do want to clear that tile. We're having some loyalty issues, but let's just go ahead and do that first. Get that wireweed off of there. Then, I can make another cybernetic datasmith. I don't know that there's really much point. They are helpful. I mean, we can make another city with them. They can do repairs. It's not awful. It does take 6 turns to make you, so yeah, let's go ahead and start one, because it does take forever. By that point, we might be looking at putting another city down. Well, so much for them, walking out in the open. Got a character running amok down there. That's a bit of a problem. Tech Priest Manipulus. Among the augmentations of a Tech Priest Manipulus is a galvanic cell from which they channel powerful charges of the motive force. They drain power sources dry and use the energy to overcharge the cells of their warriors' armaments, all while defending their divine work with blasts from their arcane weapons. Speaking of which, what do you have? So you've got an Omniscience Staff. Not terrible, not great. Manipulus Mechadendrites, so a little bit more attack, no armor penetration. Magna Rail Lance. It's a heavy, 2 range. It's not awful. Definitely not awful. Okay. We definitely want to make one of you. Actually, I might have to wait, though. I mean, that's fine if we have to wait to do that, because we just started working on something else. And then we have to go to the different... We've got the 3 spots on the map down here we've got to go to. This is definitely not great. But... Yeah, I don't appreciate this mess. Let's just move in and clear this tile so we can just wander around and do more stuff. I mean, we could mess with them and just make another city over here at some point. That might be fun, too. I don't know that you can do a whole lot of damage to the city. Yeah, pretty much nothing. But we can move in without getting hit by Overwatch, so let's do that. So actually, these guys aren't too bad to fight infantry with, but anything else, characters or cities, are just not that great. I'd love it if you could come down and help, but let's wreck their day. Just go ahead and die for me, thanks. Just blast the city. Yeah, we're hidden in the city, in the woods. Once we enter the city, we're spotted, so I do want to be a little careful there. Can I make it there? No, not in one turn. Yeah, just blast the city some more. Take out this little side one. Unfortunately, we do have the hero down here, which is a bit of a problem. I can do a tiny bit of damage to you. So I guess I will. Alright, we've got this whole mess over here. Well, you took my Siren Caster away from me. You guys suck. Die. Alright, that helps our city out. Definitely want you going to the front line. Head in that way, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. There's a cliff here, but eventually when flyers start showing up, it's going to be a bit more of an issue. Go ahead and get in there. Alright, so down here. We'll continue cautiously exploring. Alright. Yeah, so because we started that other guy, we could cancel it. 5 turns, and then we'll have to wait for him to get made. I don't know, maybe we do cancel it. Let's start working on a Manipulus instead. 7 turns, jeez. Loyalty's already negative, because we've got max population, I guess. As things go up, it just gets worse and worse. We've got 2 loyalty buildings already. I think it'd be better. Yeah, none of my infantry are really that great. So I'm not sure making more really matters. The infiltrators are decent. They take forever to make. Alright, because they take forever, and the one I've got is probably going to die, we'll make 1 more. Oh, our research is done, that's right. Increase morale, Bonus output. I haven't even used that ability to kind of give us a big buff. The Electro Priests, melee infantry. If they do a lot of damage, maybe, but they'd be really fragile. I think we're going more for armor at this point. Like, we want armored units. Hero with scouting abilities and damage buffs. More food. Armor for infantry is not awful. What do we have here? Sterilizers are our flamers, so like jump troops with flamers, but again, at this point, they're not really going to be that useful. Armor penetration for melee weapons, we don't have a whole lot. Building influence output, the stubber. You know what, let's just take the stubber. I might grab the sterilizers too, just to grab some of the different units, but yeah, I'm not super interested in them necessarily. Making stuff. Yeah, don't stand out in the open with infantry. He did shoot, so we can move in on the city. They're bringing units back, so it kind of looks like they might be pulling stuff away from the Orc front to kind of fight me over here. This might be their only 2 cities, I don't know. So we can make a push. Robot. I'll creep around, see what we can see. Nothing? Alright. Yeah, we can do a little bit of damage, so why not? Actually, that's more than I expected for the basic infantry. They're just really fragile. You guys need to run away, so let's do that. Character disappeared. It could be moving through, might have moved around. That might be that same character there. Are you hurt? Yeah. So that's got to be the same character we attacked over here. Don't really want to go out in the open. Not really. Tell you what, let's throw some repairs on you. Just gonna try to destroy the city ASAP, I think. Tell you what, let's move up. How much can we do on you? Actually, that's not bad. 1.2. Yeah, and I'd rather catch stuff trying to sneak through the woods here than do anything crazy. Like running out in the open to attack this character, and then I'd get lit up. So yeah, not worth it at all. From here we can spot most of this, it looks like. So I think we just stay put. Tank, yeah, you can't get that far, so you can go ahead and grab that back for me. Thank you. I will have my loyalty back, please. Just remember our abilities. I think mainly just stuff for, yeah, infantry. I can boost infantry a lot. But, yeah, that's not super helpful. We do have some infantry, but we're not fighting on the front too much with them. Alright, and then down here we've got our little scouting party. Haven't seen any orcs, which has me a bit concerned. I'm going slow so the robot can catch up. Like, there could be orcs hiding in these ruins, and we wouldn't know until we got adjacent. So I'm just gonna creep up here and block this off. We do have a nice choke point, though. Okay, we got that clear. Energy is now negative. We could start throwing out some energy because we've got 20% energy production here, too. I do need to build a hab and loyalty here, though, too. But I've got the population currently. We could go ahead and get the energy first. Maybe grab a different tile. I mean, all of these are pretty good. We've got only 10% here. Actually, there's a food 20%. We could grab that and put buildings on it. That's probably our best call. Yeah, infantry just getting immediately wrecked by these cities. Oh, creeping around to finish them off. That's their unit, actually, that builds cities. Those hospitalers, they repair and... City got some health back, and found cities. It's kind of weird to see them coming out with their little pistols and taking shots. You get back in there and start healing up. Or repairing at this point, I don't know. Whatever it is for Adeptus Mechanicus. Yeah, we can light up the city pretty effectively from behind here, so let's just start there. So they did a little repairs, but doing so much even with just 3 of them. Robots, it's only 4.2. We could move out and trash them, maybe. Since they're out in the open. The bigger threat would be them founding into the city we'd have to deal with, honestly, but I don't think they can found one that close. I think there are some limits. Get that city almost down. Could move up and do some repairs, but I'd be out in the open and exposed. So that's not really something I want to do. They're at full health. Yeah, if I move up, maybe we can skip through to get to this, and then I could repair from there. You're just going to stay put, watching. Got a marshal and a tank on the way. Well, walker on the way. Hey, we got another one. All right. Do we send you to the same front? I am going to need someone to escort the Manipulus around, so we might want to have a few units for that. There might be Tau on these other spots, too. I'm not sure. So this one's like right there. We haven't seen anything. Yeah, I think you're better off going to the front. The question is, what route do I want to take? This might be faster to go through here. Alright, you're fully up, so you can start moving. Go steal that away and see if we spot anything. Nope. Okay. Well, the orcs know we're around now, for sure. Taking this very cautiously. Partially, I don't want to go too fast because I do want the other robot to catch up, but I also don't want to get ambushed in some ruins and get destroyed. We just keep pumping out tanks at this point. We've got more ore than anything else right now, so that's kind of our way to go. More units creeping around. It's not going to take much to finish the city off, though, at this point. Is that going to do it? Nope, not quite. That's not enough either, apparently. Nope, okay, it said 0 out of 1 damage estimate there. Alright, we're safer now. We can move in, do some repairs. You're the dangerous one, the Canoness, but I don't really want them running around making it into the city either. It's probably not enough to get a kill here. Could run out. Yeah, I'm not going to get hit, so let's do that just to finish them off. Stompy, stompy. Sneak through the woods here, keeping an eye on things. Tank can make a bit more of a direct route. Alright, down here. I mean, I'm tempted just to stay put, honestly. I kind of want to scout a little bit. Let's just see what we've got. Yeah, so we've got a nice area of water here separating. So it's just kind of a big loop to come around, but the orcs could be anywhere in this big fog of war. Something right there. Okay, we have our population growth now. Our loyalty's good, at least for the moment. I would kind of like research, honestly. I do have a bonus here, so yeah, let's do research, because I'm already working on power. War can recover quickly. I think we'll be okay. I hear something flying around, which I don't appreciate. The cannon has used passion on the robot. I don't know if that works the way you think it does. I mean, just by the name alone. I don't see anything here, so no debuffs. Might have just been damage. If I can kill you, that's what we want to do. Anything show up over here? I mean, I don't see anything, but there could have been Tau creeping around. Did I own this before? No, because I've never gotten vision past this, so I've never had this. I don't think. Yeah, I think the next tank we're going to send down. Looking around that way. You can see the city from there, so let's take that position. Just noticing, looking at the minimap here, like how much of this map is just nothing out here. It's very odd to have this much like water and stuff. There might be land out here actually, but definitely some water. Very weird. It's possible there's a tiny bit of a bridge out to here. I just didn't explore that section, maybe? I feel like that's a dead end, though, looking at that. But yeah, kind of weird to have, like, that's a whole... What? 15% of the map? Something like that? Anyway. Well, it's time for the war to continue. I think we want to kill the character for sure. We can get some repairs off. Let's do that before we do anything else. Let's go ahead and move in there. I want to light you up. Well, you are in the woods, so it's not going to do a whole lot. .8. Okay, that'll kill you. Excellent. We are not going to rush into the city. Go ahead and shoot. 6.5 is actually pretty good. I'm going to look this way just to see if there's anything else. Okay, we do have, it looks like some more water. Marshal should probably be near infantry, but I don't really have much infantry over here to help out. The only infantry I really have are the guys back here recovering. He is pretty tough with all the things we've given him, so we can kind of stand our ground a little bit. Alright, so over here with our second force, heading in the direction of the orcs. It's a lot of wireweed, which could be a bit of an issue. Oh, look, there's Tau over here. Fighting the orcs. Yeah, so they must have, where they spawned in here, so it did put some Tau. So probably the orcs right now are just killing them. Do I want to kill you? Yeah, sure. It gives me some XP. Surprise! It does mean we're very likely to have a bunch of orcs suddenly show up. Is the tower just keeping them busy temporarily? It just ran right by my units there. They've got power swords. Cognis Heavy Stubber. Cognis weaponry, though superficially similar to that used by the rest of the Imperium, has one vital difference. A Cognis's weapon's machine spirit has been permanently awakened by the rites of the machine god. When the wielder is unable to give his full concentration, the warlike spirit of the gun will take over. It's just an automatic machine gun, that's all. Alright, we do want to keep going for this higher tier stuff so we can start moving up. Do I want the Jumpy Bernie troops? Hammer of Wrath. We can't use this on the Dunecrawlers. And Knights. This one is melee weapon bonus. Yeah, give me the Hammer of Wrath. That's more useful immediately. Zephyrim. So you've got Belta bombs, crack grenades, frag grenades. They've got a special ability. They can jump around. They've got power swords. Like, they're actually pretty dangerous to me. Let's see. I mean, everything up here is pretty well set with what we want to do. Just keep preparing. Yeah, I mean, that's safe. We can go there. Let's get shot by the city, so we'll do that. That way you can get into the woods. Wreck them pretty badly. Damaged robot. Can't quite kill you, so we'll soften you up first. Still not enough, huh? There's got to be more stuff running around. Let's just start tagging the city from here. Like, it looked like they came from this direction, so there might be another little city out that way. I'm just going to have my marshal here stay put. Oh, I can't use this on myself. Okay. I was curious if I could do that. Did make another tank. This one we're going to have head down. Definitely have an orc city here. I feel like there's no reason to make a push here yet. Let's just wait till we get our other robot over there. Don't have enough ore at the moment. I mean, we just wait a turn, we'll have enough. It's fine. Is that what I want to do? Did I get my power up over here yet? No. Next turn we'll have the power. So we'll be set on power. That'll be fine for a bit. I don't think I want to make any more robots. We could get another Iron Strider. Or we just wait a turn and get another Dunecrawler. Let's just wait a turn and get a Dunecrawler. Something's going on over there in the city. I wonder if the orcs are already attacking it. I'm really paranoid about the orcs because the orcs can expand really, really aggressively and strong in this game. The AI does a pretty good job with the orcs, although I haven't fought them in a long time. I actually kind of think about playing again as the orcs. I haven't played this in a long time, so it's kind of like getting that itch. I also do want to play Zephon a bit more. I've only done one run of it so far, and I did enjoy it, which is the next game by the same people. I think we're going to have to push into the city here. I am curious. Let's check this side. Oh, look what we found. What is this? So this one is an invulnerable. Oh no, it's just invulnerable. What's your ability? Your ability is damage. Yes, we will take that. Give all my units extra damage. Like, there's ones that will give you extra HP. I thought that's what it was at first. Let's just saw the invulnerable. Like, oh, this one that gives you... Yeah. No. It's just a unit you can't... A building, like, you can't destroy. So that's extra damage, which is very, very cool. We've got some more research we can grab. It's odd that they never grabbed this. Like, what were they doing over here? I could send you in, too. I mean, that's an idea. Let's keep preparing. Don't have view of the city from a lot of these spots. Maybe from these spots I might have a vision. I think I'm going to wait to throw you in there. You can go ahead and charge on in, though. Oh, got a unit over there. It's just a Dialogus who gives, like, the other infantry bonuses. So honestly, not that great of a unit. Can't do a lot of damage to you. Let's just keep it in the city. I mean, we could stay out of the city. At least for now. We can always cycle back and heal up. I just want to keep the pressure up. So from here, I can see you. That's a fine spot. But let's take this one here. We can have the other one move in. So we're outside of city range, but we can tag the city. That's what we want. I mean, I could go in and give myself a lot of extra attacks, go in and start wailing on the city up close. It's tempting. But I like the idea of just sort of hiding where I'm at. Let's start working our way down over here, I think. When we make our character, we're going to want to grab some more gear, then head on down. So this robot, let's go on this side of the wireweed. Yeah, I think we just hold off here. Okay. Loyalty is a problem, but it's not crazy. We do have our population maxed out. I think, like I said, we grabbed this tile, and we can put other stuff like the hab blocks and loyalty and stuff. I think that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that tile. We can get 4 things on there, too. In our other city. Yeah, give me another Dunecrawler. Well, they're creeping around out there to the right. They might have a city out that way. Might be fighting the orcs that way, too. Okay, she's running away. So we got our infiltrators. We got our tech priest. Curious, the tech priest, where are you? He's not looking at the camera. I wanted him looking at the camera. I do have an item for you. I'll give you forbidden knowledge. What are your level ups? Restores hit points of target allied Adeptus Mechanicus vehicle or fortification units, so that's a massive heal. Increase armor penetration of target allied units. Not bad. Stuns infantry or monstrous creature. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I'll take a point of that. We'll take a point of that. We'll take a point of that. I'll take another point of that. Get like massive repairs off. You can have the forbidden knowledge, so you can immediately level up again here once we have a chance to use it. I want you to go up here and buy stuff to make you more useful. We're going to spend a ton of our influence doing that. Infiltrators, I think we'll have go down this way too. So we'll take the infiltrators, the Dunecrawler, and we'll kind of check this stuff out, grab that on the way. There might be Tau, there could also be orcs down there. We'll see. Down here, do want to creep around. Foul Xenos, the Greenskins. They create only to destroy. It was their arrival on our world that triggered this catastrophe that freed our experimental subjects. We shall visit the Omnissiahs, the Emperor's, vengeance upon them. Deep. Not a very big city, definitely not their main one. So it's not big. We could try to go for this. But I feel like if we go kicking the Hornet's Nest, just a massive horde of orcs are going to come out of here. We could scout in a little bit more. The range on your weapons is probably a 2, right? 2 and 1. 2 on the rocket launcher, 1 for everything else. So if we can stay at range, we can avoid getting shot. But I think we just stay here for now. Alright, back to the front here. We do have this whole issue going on, so let's steal that. We see nothing, which does have me a little concerned. You're awfully beat up. I'm going to pull you back for repairs. Like, this guy's only repairing for 6. We've got, what, 18 on that other character I just made? Still don't have a good view of you. I need to move you down so you're looking a little bit better direction. Well, do we go into the city? I mean, we certainly can. No vision, anything else. I can't see this thing unless I get in range of its guns. So I think we're going to just have you scout this way. With them kind of checking on things. We'll probably send the infiltrators that way too once they're good to go. Can't see from there. That's too bad. Okay, these guys do more damage. We'll just move one of these guys out of the way to move up, take shots. But yeah, with the city in the way of the center, we can't get a shot there. And again, I could send you in. It's not totally insane. Got 8 armor, 11 health. We hit pretty hard. The armor penetration on this is 7, so with all our stuff we have, it's honestly not bad. Tell you what, give me some more attacks. Okay, just being super slow about me moving up there. Did encounter just a Dialogus. Only 4.9. Do we see anything else? No. I may not stay in that fight, but just kind of jumping in to take a look. Again, I think infantry, not much point. We're currently -1 on food, but that's fine. We can sustain that for like 300 turns. I think it's just more advanced buildings later we might want. There's nothing too crazy here. We could just keep going research. That's probably my best option, honestly. Power's fine for it, so yeah, just give me more research. Well, you're now out in the open, so I might be able to just track you down and kill you with my marshal. I don't know. Got our tile. Nothing crazy. We do see something. No, it's just the city. Okay. I saw a green dot, it looked like. I mean, we can go steal this, but I will get shot in the process. Definitely a bigger city back there. I'm going to wait because I'm kind of expecting units to come pouring out at some point. So at least you. Let's not do that. I don't know that I really want to make a move on the orcs here, honestly. This isn't a huge force. I can get into the city, which is a pretty good place to fight, though. Alright, let's just be a pain. Ooh, what do we have here? Hollow projectors. This one gives me extra health for all of my guys if we can capture that. So, yeah, go ahead and shoot that. How tough is this city anyway? 70. Yeah, it's not... It's a pretty small, like a little baby orc city. I do have to get into range to shoot it with you guys, though. Which I don't like. I'd like to stay at range and just pepper it. That's unfortunate. We can at least take cover. And it's already shot this turn, so we'll hit it a little bit. See what it does on its turn. We might just go grab the mobile hollow projector and call it good. But ideally, we lure some units out and try to kill them. I think that's kind of the better option. Yeah, you're going to sit tight. While we're thinking about it, let's go spend a ton of resources. Oh, we've got our level up too. Give me the level up. Yeah, give me more repairs. Like an insane amount of repairs. So, for you, I want extra armor. I definitely want the Zodhide Jerkin, because it's extra health and healing. Don't know that we need the Drakera digital weapon on you. The armor penetration and damage is good, for sure. Is there anything else better? Influence. Just getting some free research is honestly not terrible. But I want you to survive, so let's give you that for some damage. Duskblade gives me lifesteal. I mean, that's honestly pretty cool too. I'm spending too much, but you know what? Have a Duskblade. I'm not going to make many characters, so I feel like just dumping a bunch of points into them is fine. Teleporting. Don't get hit by Overwatch is honestly not terrible either. I do like the Powered Gauntlet for the extra damage. What else? One more armor? Just to do something? Free heal is not terrible. Yeah, I feel like I've spent too much. We should probably get something just cheap. So how about just one more armor? We could just layer on the armor, that's fine. So now we've got 8 armor, only 8 health, but this stuff will trigger next time, so we'll have way more here next turn. So make him a lot more survivable. So you're going to come down. Let's go a little slower, just to kind of keep an eye on things. So we're close to where those other Tau showed up. And actually, it's another route to come down on the orcs here. And the rest is just up here. Okay, let's keep repairing. I'm going to explore. Nothing. Something there. I'm gonna have to move you. I'll throw you into harm's way so we can get the other Dunecrawler shooting. Can take another hit here, probably. Didn't even get attacked. 3.3. We could go track you down. Since you're out in the open, I can probably do a lot of damage to you. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff out here. Well, not as much damage as I was hoping. I might have to... Let's use the weapon. It's still not that great, is it? Wow, does a ton of damage to the city. Holy crap. We could probably just get the city down with that. And then my attack? Yeah, that'll kill the city. Okay, I wasn't expecting to take that city out right away. He is kind of standing out in the open now, and the squad could potentially do some damage to me. Did level up. What do we want? Increased damage. Increased attacks. It's passive. I don't know if this affects me, though. So let's go for the active ability. I might want to use my ability here for the extra armor because he's a bit exposed. It should help him out. Just destroying my influence. Non-headquarters buildings on the target tile. So it's not even city. I thought this was empire-wide. Then reading it, I thought it was city-wide, but it's only one tile, so we get a lot of extra production or whatever, but just one tile. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, not sure if that's worth doing, at least at the moment. Do I want to spend influence for some extra armor? I think he can probably survive any attacks coming his way. So over here, we do need Habs and loyalty. Then we can go back to more power, probably. So we need Habs first. So let's get the Hab going. Which isn't going to leave a lot of resources for anything else. Yeah, that's fine. Well, the Sisters of Battle aren't dead. I think we just shot at something. Run away. Yes, I knew you'd run away. Well, you didn't go very far. So we spotted Killicans. What was this? Boss Tower attacked my Iron Strider. Yeah. So that's it. Well. I mean, you need to check this out first. I'm hoping that isn't going to spawn more stuff. It's possible. Let's go steal this. And we spot nothing. I'm honestly tempted just to go take that. Like, screw the city. Give all my guys more health. Like, that's pretty reasonable to me. We did get the shot off there, which was nice. I do want to get out. Yeah, let's get out of range of the city. And then I can kind of shoot at whatever. The orcs haven't even grabbed this. What are they doing? Light them up. Yeah, I don't want to get in range. I do have a shot from there, though. I guess the ruins aren't high enough to block my shots. So yeah, sure. Take shots there. Try to go finish you off. I could just shoot you from here. Let's just do that. Alright. We've got a good force going. I think we'll probably just take our actions here and then we'll call it for today, since we're at about an hour. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, is about an hour each session, roughly. Yeah, you come on down too, I think. Alright, we've got the war going. Let's continue scouting. Because I'm kind of curious what we have up here. A whole lot of nothing, it looks like. There's got to be another city, because they're not dead, so maybe it's down over this way. Okay, let's get you up for repairs. Send the robot in. Yeah, about what I expected. can just kill them. Yeah, just do that. Don't even go anywhere. Well, actually, while I'm thinking about it, hey, look at that. We do have a nice view of our new character. Tech Priest Manipulus. He's busy on a calculator or something. All right. If I block this, it's going to be a bit of a problem. The Emperor loves you all! A funny thing to pop up when I'm lighting you up. I mean, I think we're going to do more with the tank, but we can shoot across here, so let's do that. See if I can kill you. Where's your Emperor now? Okay. You can't really do anything. That's fine. Just try to repair yourself slightly. We'll just keep working on it. Hey, we've got our infiltrators back. I might want to have them sneak around out that way. But I do have my marshal here. So I'm torn slightly. Yeah, all my infantry. I've got one infantry. Neither one anywhere near my marshal. I can come down with the marshal, but I feel like he's got plenty of stuff, so I think we're just going to try to take advantage of your scouting out to the right side of the map and see what we can find. Yep, not doing anything there. That's fine. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it there. I think we're doing quite well. We've taken out 2 of the Sororitas cities. That might only leave 1. We've seen a little bit of orcs, but not a ton. We do want to kind of hammer them down when we see them because they can grow really quickly. Then we're trying to do our quest stuff. Kind of the whole point of this is to do quest things. So check out this, come on down, check out this, then we'll have to see what we can do over there. But yeah, this has been more of Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.